So it's been a little while, guys, since we did a vlog, but today I think we're gonna do the iPhone SE all-day battery test on iOS 9.2. So you can see that's the iPhone SE right there. And I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you that we are on iOS 10.2 and we have 100% charge here on the iPhone SE. Okay guys, so here's the iPhone SE. You could see by the SE badge right there, Rose Gold Edition, and you could see 100% battery life here on the iPhone SE. Now, this is the TSMC model, not the Samsung model, but I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you that battery life. I've been on the phone for about 6 minutes now, standby about 14 minutes, so just took it off the charger. If I go into general, I wanna show you that we are rocking out on iOS 10.2. So you can see right there, 10.2, 14C92. So I'm gonna head over to the library, probably reply to some of your guys' comments and do some back-end work on YouTube. I call back-end work when you go ahead and you put like cards in your other videos and stuff like that, and just kind of put some links in your old videos so people can easily find your other videos. I'm gonna be doing some of that today. I'm also gonna go get my car washed, and yeah, I'll just update you guys as the day goes on, but this is gonna be my main phone today, like I say, for the iPhone SE. Let's see how this baby performs in the real world. Let's go. Guys, shooting on an iPhone SE is just really fun to do. I mean, it's so small, and I just want to show you this really quickly. So here is the iPhone SE, and you can see it's just so tiny, and it's just great to shoot on something like a Joby Gorilla Pod, like this one right here. And you can just go ahead and shoot the camera, and it's just so portable and compact for shooting things. That's why I really enjoy shooting on the iPhone SE. But most of today's vlog is not going to be being shot on the SE. But while we're talking about this, I do want to mention one thing. I did use the camera a little bit right now, and you can see it went down 4%, and I haven't even left the house yet. But I do want to mention that that's a big thing. When you're using camera, the iPhone SE will drain some juice. That's like one of the biggest battery drainers on an iPhone SE. So I did do that in 60 FPS, and I do want to mention how I'm going to be using this today. So right now I'm on my house's Wi-Fi, but when we leave out of here, I'm going to be on LTE, and I do rock a little bit high brightness, like 75%, and I'm going to have location services on, and I will be running applications as well. So it's not like I'm just going to leave this baby in standby or nothing like that. When you're ever in doubt what to eat for breakfast and you have a long day coming up, grab some wheat biscuit cereal. This stuff will keep you full for hours, and throw some nuts and bananas or something in there as well. So I'm now leaving the house. The funny thing with the iPhone SE is that I might not even be able to kill this baby in one day. Bye, Peyton. Bye, Peyton. See you later. A little bit of a cloudy day, but we never let the weather get us down. We keep going either way. But I did ask you guys yesterday, did you want to see the iPhone 6 or the Galaxy S7 first? Comment that down below if you didn't see the video yesterday. And if you're new to the channel and you don't really care, okay, then so be it. So I'm about to head out right now in the car, but you know, I got the SE right here, and I just wanted to address something. You know, when I say real world use, what I mean by real world use is that this is the way I used it in the real world today. You know, that means that it might not be exactly how you used your phone, but it's actually going to be probably similar. Some things that you're doing similar to the way that I used my phone. So yeah, when I say real world use, it doesn't mean that it's exactly like your use, but it still should help you to see how an iPhone SE performs on the latest iOS 10.2 in the real world. I'm at 94% right now. It's 11:11, make a wish, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so you can see it's now about 92% on the battery life. Like I say, it's only been about an hour since I've been using the SE, and I've been using it in this way. You can see 39 minutes usage, 1 hour 6 minutes, and it's dropped 8%. Now it's not showing battery usage just yet, but I can tell you right now that I used it for the camera. A lot of those shots you've seen in the beginning of this video, maybe it's loading right now, I don't know what it's doing, but You can see 39 minutes, 1 hour 7 on standby, and 92%. So not quite an hour on 10%, but you got to remember too that we are rocking out on LTE, and that just changed to 40 minutes. So far it's looking pretty decent. Not looking as good as like what I seen on iOS 9.3.5, but let's see how it continues on throughout the day.
Please select a car wash by pressing. Please select an upgrade. We're now ready to enter the car wash.
Okay guys, so I just got to the library, and the time lapse that you just seen in the car wash, little film was taking on the iPhone SE here, and it looks like we're now at 83%. It's only 12:11, so that's not too good so far. 17% in 2 hours. That's not looking great if you ask me, but I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you the usage that we're getting here on the iPhone SE right this minute. Okay guys, so it is now 12:15 p.m. and it is 82% here. Now let's go into the settings menu and check out the battery usage. So you can see that I've been using mostly the camera here in terms of what's been eating the battery life here on my iPhone SE. 1 hour and 18 minutes usage, and we have standby time of 2 hours and 1 minute with 18% lost here so far. Now, and I was also using Spotify listening to the music on the way here because I don't really like the radio that much, but you can see camera most of the usage here. So if you weren't using like camera or Spotify in the background, you probably wouldn't be using this much battery life. And remember, I am rocking this guy up at around 80% brightness with LTE. Now, if you're using Wi-Fi and stuff like that, the battery life probably wouldn't have been draining even close to as this much, or if you were just using your day-to-day apps. So I'm gonna go in the library, use this guy as basically a commenting machine. I'm gonna go on YouTube Studio, comment to your guys' comments, as well as do some Instagramming, Gmailing, and stuff like that. So I'll catch you guys a little bit later and update you on the iPhone SE. Okay guys, so I just left the library, and the iPhone SE, I used it quite a bit in the library and dropped it down to about 59%, which I'm gonna update you guys with when I get in the car here really quickly here. But I'm headed to get some lunch, and then I'm gonna go home and probably take a nap and read some books, and then I'll let you know how the iPhone SE is doing in a little bit after that. Okay guys, so you can see I'm now at 57% here on the iPhone SE, and let's take a look at the usage that I've had today. So let's head into battery down here, and let's go to battery and look at what I've been using. So I kind of got off the camera game a little bit with the SE and started using Instagram quite a bit, as well as Spotify, and home and lock screen quite a bit, as well as YouTube. Did some social media, Gmailing, went on my bank app, as well as some Google Keep. And you can see 2 hours and 32 minutes usage, which is pretty darn good here. To still have 57% left, almost 3 hours of usage, that's still pretty darn good here. And 4 hours and 47 minutes on standby. Like I said, I'm gonna go grab some lunch, probably go take a quick nap. Don't ever underestimate the power of a great nap. And then I'm gonna go probably pick up my girl later. I don't know, we're gonna see what happens. But we're gonna see what happens with that iPhone SE as well to see how the battery life is going. Remember, that's on iOS 10.2. I'll update you guys a little bit later now. Okay guys, so I just got done having lunch, and the iPhone SE, surprisingly, I say surprisingly, but I was using it quite a bit, and it has dropped about 12% here, and it's now on 47% here. I'm not sure if I could show you from the front angle right here, but 47%. I'm gonna flip the camera around in a bit and show you how the usage has been going. But man, this baby does last quite a bit of time here. 3 hours and 5 minutes on usage and 6 hours 10 minutes standby. This is incredible. So I'm gonna flip this camera around and I'm gonna show you. Here we are, guys. So I do have the settings here, and you could see 3 hours of 6 minutes of on-screen usage here and 6 hours 11 minutes on standby. Now if we go through, you could see my usage has been quite a bit heavy here. So I've used camera 21%, I've used Instagram 16, home and lock screen 12, Spotify 11, YouTube 10%, and I just downloaded this app called Habit Bull, and that's 6%, as well as some background activity on some other applications, and we're at 47%. Now remember, I've been rocking out with about 90% brightness all day long, LTE on, location on. Now I'm gonna head back and I'm probably gonna take a nap, maybe read, and then I'm gonna pick up the girlfriend later. I don't know if the iPhone's gonna last till then. It may not, but I will be keeping you updated. Stay tuned. So it's now nighttime and the SE is still not dead. You know, it's about, what is it, about 6 o'clock right now? Let me see on the iPhone SE really quickly here. It's 5:52. There's 40% left on this baby, and it's still not dead. And I'm about to go get the girlfriend, so I'm gonna use the iPhone SE to call her, make some calls, and do that. And I'll update you guys a little bit later on how it's still performing. Kind of forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off. Remember, never forget to turn your Wi-Fi off, like if you go outside of your house, because Wi-Fi does eat battery all day long on any smartphone. So just a quick tip there if you did not know that one. Okay, before we head out, I thought I'd give you a quick update. It is now 5:57 p.m. and the battery life is at 39%. So if I go into settings here and I scroll down till we get into battery life, you can see the battery usage for today once again. So like I said, the camera usage has gone down. I have not used the camera much, and 17% on Instagram background activity, and just a multitude of different applications here. Low usage, but combined usage, a lot of usage here on the iPhone SE. Now you can see my total use time so far is 3 hours and 31 minutes display on time as well as use time. LTE, I did switch to Wi-Fi when I went inside the studio, but right here, standby time right here is 7 hours and 43 minutes. So I left out, I think it was about 10 a.m. You guys go back and rewind and see the beginning of the video. I might be off there, but it's lasting pretty strongly here, much stronger than like the iPhone 5S. The iPhone 5S probably would have been almost dead already because it usually poops out at about 4 o'clock or 4 hours on the usage. So I'm gonna go get her and we're gonna go ahead and see how much longer this baby lasts. Update you soon. All right, guys. So I just picked up the girlfriend. Say hello.
Hello.
You might have seen her in the iPhone 5S battery vlog, but you know what? I was listening to some Spotify on the way there, and it kind of ate right through the battery life, like Pac-Man. And went down about 17%, and we are now at 23% on the juice. And it's 7:37 p.m. If you remember correctly, I went ahead and, you know, started this test at 10 a.m. And she's got the 5S, and she worked like all day. And since we're talking about iPhones, where is your battery life at on the 5S for your all-day use?
45.
45%. So iPhone 5S sucks on battery life. And am I right or am I wrong?
It's not good at all. At all. It's in the yellow.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shut up and show you guys what is actually going on here on iPhone SE. All right, guys. So here we are. You can see it is 7:39 p.m. Let me get in the focus there and show you the battery life that we do have here. 23% here on the iPhone SE. And we are going to go inside the settings and show you my actual usage. I showed you this a little bit earlier, and it's been about an hour and 40 since I last updated you guys. But 4 hours, 31 minutes. I used a lot of Spotify on the way to pick her up. Spotify is where it's at, Spotify Premium. And standby time, 9 hours and 26 minutes. You know what? 23%. I'm just going to kill this baby down, and we're going to wrap this vlog up and see where it stands on iOS 10.2. I'll update you guys soon. All right, guys, here we are. It's the end of the night, and the iPhone SE has finally hit the hay, aka pooped out, aka it's about dead, aka 1%. And if we go into settings here, you can see the battery life usage of the day. So no low battery power mode, camera 15%, Spotify 14%, and I hope it doesn't die during the end of this video. But you could see YouTube, Habit Bull, eBay, App Store, settings, messages. I've been using it all day. Usage 5 hours, 22 minutes on screen time, just went to 23. 11 hours and 56 minutes on the standby time. So yeah, pretty good stuff here on iOS 10.2 for the iPhone SE, I would say. Let me know your experiences, what you guys are getting down below in the comments section. So that pretty much wraps this all-day vlog up of the iPhone SE. How do you think the battery life on the iPhone SE is?
I think it did very well. I was giving you such a hard time today though, right?
And that seatbelt alarm keeps going off the whole day. It just doesn't want to stop. So I think I'm gonna put it on right now. I don't know if you heard it earlier in the car, but yeah, that pretty much wraps the vlog up. All day battery test iPhone SE. I will catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. Be sure to be well, and peace.